Hey everybody, it's your girl Divinely Ayana and welcome back to my channel. Hey y'all, it is so good to be back with another Foundation Friday It's Giving Shade video. In today's video, I am going to be reviewing the Nars Soft Matte Foundation. I purchased this foundation because I was about to go on a retreat in Cancun, Mexico, and I wanted something that was said to be soft, lightweight, yet still mattifying, yet still full coverage. So I did my research and I landed on the Nars Soft Matte Foundation. I have been wearing this foundation, trialing it out for you all for the past week. Not every day, because I know y'all gonna be like, oh my god girl, you wear makeup every day. No, but I definitely wanted to make sure that I gave you a full review of how I felt about the longevity of the wear time and every nook and cranny, every detail of the foundation. So the Nars Soft Matte Foundation is said to be a lightweight, natural looking, full coverage foundation. On their website, it says that it's one of the foundations that was made to not shift the shade throughout the day, so that this is the look and the shade that I would get throughout the entire day. It would not shift based on the environment or also due to oxidation. You guys know that sometimes some of the chemicals that's inside of the products will cause oxidation. It'll cause it to go darker, but this is said that it won't do that. And I can actually say that it did not. This is the shade that I looked and how I looked throughout the entire day. The shade that I purchased is medium deep 3.3 in the color Caracas. I believe that is how you pronounce it. This was another foundation that I found to be difficult to find my correct shade. Sometimes the formulas change between the brands and when they come out with different lines of foundations or skin products. It also says that it lasts up to 16 hours. And of course, like, I don't calculate it that long, but what I can say is for those of us who are working women, you know, we put the foundation on before we go to work. We want to make sure it lasts throughout the day. Or if you're someone that's looking for a foundation for an event, I can definitely say that this upholds up to about 8 hours. One of my secrets and tips and tricks to the trade is my primer. No, I did not use a Nars primer with this foundation. Instead, I used calamine lotion, which is a skin protectant. It has zinc oxide in it, so I am getting protected from the sun, but it also seals my pores really, really nicely. Does my pores get clogged from it? Not necessarily. I make sure I only use a little bit on the areas that I feel either wipe off quickly or become more oily, and for me that is my T-zone. Calamine lotion is something that I did use when wearing this to test its longevity and wear time, and I definitely got up to about 8 hours with it. One of the things I noticed is that it is soft. You know, they call it a soft matte for a reason. It definitely gives this soft velvety feel on your skin. And when you're applying it, it appears to be more thin, as you can see in the description video. It appears to be more of like a thinner consistency, but when it's on my skin, it felt a little bit more heavier. So I am just really in awe of how they come up with some of these combinations in the products to give you this lightweight but dense enough foundation to give you a mattified look. I definitely don't see as much of my hyperpigmentation coming through with just one coat. Like, I literally did not even do a second coat. I also buffed this out with a foundation buffing brush. So once I kind of apply it on, you know, kind of like getting it into the areas that I want it to be on, I buff it out with a buffing brush, and I think that makes a big difference with this type of consistency in foundation. I give this soft matte foundation a 10 out of 10, y'all. That's really hard for me because I really am a chameleon when it comes to foundations. Like, I really like a lot of them, but when it comes to being soft yet dense enough to hide my hyperpigmentation, yet mattifying, yet long, you know, longevity, price, the quantity, the amount that's in the bottle, like how many ounces you get, I really can't complain. The other thing about this foundation, which I thought was super cool, was that it does have hyaluronic acid in it, which is a great agent for your skin. So that's one of the benefits with skin and foundation products these days. A lot of companies are starting to really put more active ingredients in the product that is beneficial for your skin, because we are, you know, beauty lovers. I mean, makeup isn't something that we just discovered. However, a lot more people are investing in it and wearing it, and so we do want to make sure we're taking care of our skin. So I thought that that was a dope active ingredient that was included in this product. So again, this has been shine proof. This definitely has not sweated off in the humidity outside, the little bit of humidity that I do get here in the DMV. It has not been transferable either. Like when I may rub up against somebody, or I actually like that. Like it's not transferable at all, which was dope. Like a lot of times when I use mattifying products, you will see it come off immediately. Your girl just can't go without setting powder. It really gives a little pop and dimension to your face. So I use the Fenty setting powder for under my eyes, and my MAC skin finish for kind of like everywhere else, like in the contour areas. And so to be honest, I don't know what this product would do without a setting or finishing powder. However, it's non-transferable with it. It does give a even look across your face. So I do think dimension is very important when wearing foundation. I do think you should give your face a little bit of some dimensions. The other thing I would say about this foundation is finding the correct shade is challenging if you don't go into a store to find your correct shade, because the correct shade for the soft matte foundation does not equate to or is equivalent to what your shade may be in another Nars product. I am not this shade in the main foundation that Nars has. I am a totally different darker shade. Now, I could have tried a darker shade in the soft matte. However, because of the undertone and yellow undertone in my neck, I thought that this was ideal because of why I purchased it. I was going on vacation. I didn't want to have to do too much. I wanted to just touch and go. But it's a very beautiful foundation, especially if like you're going on a prom or you're about to get married. It really gives you this glow. It really brightens you up. I highly recommend it. Like I said, I give this one 10 out of 10. It is definitely on my top shelf in the front. It's one of my favorite foundations. And then again, in terms of price point, I think $40 for this was wonderful. I believe I purchased it during a sale. I can't really recall at this moment. However, I think that, you know, just saving a little bit of coins for the amount that you get, it was worth the $40. And so I'm just thankful that I was able to bring you guys this review and update on this foundation, so that if you're interested in it, you kind of know some tea about it. And so that is the end of my review in regards to the Nars Soft Matte Foundation. If you guys have any questions, comments, or you would like for me to review a specific foundation that you're interested in, definitely leave me a comment below and I'll be sure to reply. Peace, love, and be divine.